With my low light, I didn't want it to be ultra dimensional. I wanted it to be more soft and blended. So I kept everything pretty fine. My highlight was fine, my low light was fine, and even my tip out was pretty fine. Once I'd finished highlighting all the way up to just below the crown area, I changed where I was highlighting from and moved to a complete horizontal parallel to the part line. Here I alternated my highlight, which is the 6.1 and 20 volume, then my low light, which is the 8.0 in clean liquids, and then I tipped out or did some freehand underneath to make sure it blended out the entire way. I kind of like to follow this really simple pattern, which makes sure that I know what to expect at each end result. I then did some more freehand on the tips, making sure I didn't need to tease because there wasn't enough brunette hair in there to tease. I just made sure I did a surface paint, which just lifts the color out of that surface area to give you a nice little extra pop. Again, highlighting all the way to the part line, flipping up my highlight, which is a 6.1 in 20 volume in core color. Then I go in and low light underneath with the 8.0 in clean liquids, and you can see here how fine my highlights are. So I really wanted to make sure that I picked up any area of gray that was kind of more dense in one area to make sure it blended all of the way out. And I highlighted it all the way up to join the highlight on the opposite side so I could get full coverage. And then I finished off with a little bit of freehand. This is what I lifted her tip out to, and you can see once I brush that out, that warm area completely disappears. So when you are tipping out, don't be so stressed about that warm area. I then went in with a leave-in conditioner before I glossed. You need to equalize the porosity of the hair. I then went in with clean liquids on her root area. I was using 8.0 and 6WN to blend those grays out, and it will deposit some color on the gray hair, but it won't deposit on the brunette hair. On her hairline root area, I went straight in with 8.0 and a little bit of 913 to kind of knock that warmth out that the permanent color highlight created. I then went through the mid area, and the mid area I just used 9WN and 8.0, and then for the all over I used 10WN in clean liquids. And then we began drying the hair, and the color was looking so pretty. How funny is this brush? It looks absolutely like a toilet brush, but I'm here for it because it gives such a beautiful smooth finish. I'm also using the Parlux blow dryer, which gives you the best and most shiniest result. But how good is this color looking? Her grays are fully blended. You can just see a little sparkle. She's a little bit deeper, which is what we wanted, but it's much closer to her natural color. But overall, I'm obsessed with this color. Let me know what you think in the comments.